Hello and welcome. Today, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 Civics Questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We have mixed them up in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and ace that test together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful videos.
Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who makes federal laws? Congress. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who vetoes bills? The President. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. In what month do we vote for president? November. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court.